Right, the wife's TJ audio system is all but finished. We just lack one thing, and now it's here. Folks at Seventour sent us their 800 watt 10-inch powered sub enclosure. We hope it's gonna be just the right size to maybe fit under the driver's seat or in the floorboard, because we're not using the back row anyway. Nice little carry handle in the packaging. Little ends. Let's see what kind of accessories we got. Feels pretty nice, to be honest with you. That's an aluminum chassis. Fuse is already in it. Low level and high level inputs. You do have a remote for your bass knob, which is handy, and then some crossover setups for you to make your needed adjustments. Nice color instructions. Guess it has LED options for the ring. There's our volume knob, he calls it. Oh wow, look at that. It looks like it sends you a line out converter if you want to run the low inputs or RCA style inputs. Amp install kit. So we have our ground and our power leads, very nice. RCA cables. Got our eyelets, got a blue remote turn-on wire, and even have an inline fuse. There's some mounting brackets, and also this is your pigtail. If you're gonna run the high-level inputs, you can put your butt connectors on these. It comes with the brackets and the screws that thread into these spaces as well. First thing you want to do is make sure you find a good mounting location before you start pulling any wires, because it may not fit there. Ours looks like it's going to sit nicely right here. I tested the seat out. It doesn't make contact with it whenever you set it back down. So I've ran our power cable, that inline fuse. They want it pretty close to the positive battery terminal, like a foot is pretty good. This is a lower amp draw situation, so 14, 16 inches is not going to be the end of the world. I've got this grounded to a very good ground bolt that goes through the seat into the chassis. And I always recommend that you test this kind of equipment before you just go permanently installing it. So we've got our RCAs hooked up from our head unit, which I just ran a single. You can watch that in that video in the description of how we had these wires ran. Remote turn on, power from that battery, and then again, there's that ground from that seat. So before we get too excited, we'll test it out. See if we've got a happy radio here. Sweet, so we know that it works. LED lights, sound, and all that. I'm gonna go ahead and get it, the wires cut to length and tucked away and mounted. Then we may run that bass knob to it. We can make some adjustments. Overall, I'm really happy with this unit. I've got it tucked in under this seat, so you can't even tell it's there. I did use that remote to just turn the LED light completely off, because it's just not something we're excited to use. And I will tell you, on the settings, I turned pretty much everything 3/4 of the way up. Gain, bass boost, and the passive filter. Also plugged in the little volume knob that it comes with and cranked it to as high as it would go, and then unplugged it. That's just to my liking. I don't feel like this thing's gonna overwhelm you with bass no matter what. So that's gonna be my suggestion. If you're looking to add some bass to your vehicle and you don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars like we've done on this channel, I think this is really a good option. The links will be in the description. You can look these guys up on Amazon or on their own website.